Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another Premier League video. This is week 14 of the Premier League reviews. We've got a lot of games to talk about this weekend and yeah, let's just get straight into it.
Absolutely, man. So the first game of week 14 was actually Brighton versus Crystal Palace, and this game was a 0-0 draw. Both teams played really well overall. Possession-wise was 50-50. Shots as well it was 4 shots on both on target from both teams and 10 shots just overall from both teams again. So it was a very tight game. You know, Brighton were playing good, so was Crystal Palace. So I think that's a great point for Crystal Palace to take on board.
Right, next game guys, Leicester versus Spurs. I mean, big win for Leicester at home. A 2-1 win over Spurs. Spurs, they just can't seem to find their form after their loss against Arsenal. It started off with Vardy, great goal by Vardy in 30th minute, little chip over the keeper. And then Riyad Mahrez, great solo goal in extra time in the first half. And then in the second half, Kane got one back for Spurs in the 79th minute, sorry. But then Leicester held on, they got the win. And yeah, big 3 points for Leicester, and Spurs, they're just looking lost right now, man.
Yeah, I agree with you, Dave. But moving on, next game was Watford versus Manchester United. This game ended 4-2 win for Man United. Going into half time, it was United had the lead 3-0. Ashley Young, aka the next Ronaldo, no, I'm joking, scoring. I'm not gonna lie, his free kick was phenomenal for his second goal. But yeah, 3-0 going to half time. Second half started. 77th minute, Deeney gets a penalty. He converts it, and then 7 minutes later, the Corey scores. So it's 3-2 with 5 minutes left. Everyone was thinking, oh, it's a comeback, and then Lingard scores 2 minutes later, a great solo goal. And yeah, game ended 4-2, another 3 points for United. Dave, do you want to add anything about this game, since you're a United fan?
What can I say, man? I'm not gonna lie, after 3-0 up, I thought we were gonna win 5-6, and we had so many chances to win 5-6, 6-0. Like with Lukaku was poor again. He's losing confidence, but yeah, man, just up steps Jesse Lingard, and he just deads it, finishes it 4-2. Yeah, I'm happy, man. Going into the Arsenal game, kind of confident.
hopefully be Arsenal, because they're looking on fire right now. Anyway, moving on to the next game, we have another draw. It was West Brom versus Newcastle, and this was actually a 2-2 draw. So starting off in the 45th minute and added additional time, so 45 plus 1. Robson kind of opens up the deadlock. He breaks it, scores 1 goal. Then going into half time, we got a slow start, and then in the 56th minute, Sam Field scores, makes it 2-0 to West Brom, and you know we thought it was game over. But guys, in the 59th minute, Clark comes on and scores. Sorry, he doesn't come on, but he just scores anyway. In the 59th minute, and I don't know how this happened, but in the 83rd minute, an own goal from Johnny Evans. Johnny, what you doing, my friend? What are you doing? But yeah, man, overall I think Newcastle deserved the win, I'll be honest. But yeah, man, it was a 2-2 draw, so a point to be shared for both teams.
Right, on to the next game, guys. Arsenal versus Huddersfield Town. Just pure demolition by Arsenal. I don't know what else to say, to be honest. They won 5-0. Goals from Lacazette, 2 from Giroud, Sanchez, Ozil. I mean, Ozil, absolute masterclass, 2 assists, 1 goal. I mean, yeah, it's not looking good for United in the weekend after seeing Arsenal's win 5-0. But yeah, man, well played to Arsenal. Great, just yeah, man, very good. Good 3 points for them.
It's tough against United, I'll be honest.
It's gonna be really tough. Lacazette did pick up an injury. He is out for a few weeks.
Oh, is he?
Which is a big blow for Arsenal. But you know, Giroud scored twice today, so they should be alright.
On fire,
Listen, Giroud's the guy in it. But moving on, next game was Bournemouth versus Burnley. This game ended 2-1 to Burnley. Let me just say, Burnley, yeah. A round of applause for Burnley now. What? I think they're 6 right now. They took over Tottenham because Tottenham lost to Leicester. I think. Listen. Burnley, Europa League. I really think they have a massive chance against Europa League this season. Yeah, it's a massive possibility. But yeah, they get 3 points away against Bournemouth. In my opinion, that's one of the hardest fixtures against the bottom 10 teams this season to go Bournemouth away. Sorry, Liverpool lost to them last season. I think Arsenal drew with them 3-3. So Bournemouth is not an easy place to go to, and to get a win and go 6th ahead of Tottenham, and I think same amount of points as Liverpool, is just amazing for Burnley. So yeah, 2-1 win. Wood and Brady getting the goals for Burnley. But let's move on to the Chelsea game.
Alright, this game, guys, it was a 1-0 win to Chelsea versus Swansea, and I'll be honest with you guys straight away, Chelsea dominated this game from minute 1 to minute 90, I think 2 or something like that. Absolutely destroyed. You know, they had 21 shots but only converted 1 goal, and it wasn't even a striker, it was defended, and it was Rudiger in the 55th minute. You know, that's kind of appalling from the attacking side from Chelsea, but you know what, they're gonna have to step it up. Swansea absolutely got destroyed. You know, 38% possession. I don't know what you were thinking there when you were coming to Stamford Bridge, but yeah. That leaves. Wait, let me just double check this. Yeah, that leaves Swansea in the relegation zone. Then, so they're gonna have to try to grab some points next game because it's not looking too good for them.
Yeah, it's not looking good for Swansea. Now, on to the next game. Everton versus West Ham. A big win for Everton. They won 4-0. Another L for Moisey. Into the relegation zone. Into the relegation zone, West Ham goal. And to top it off, hat-trick for Wazza. I'm absolutely chuffed for Rooney, mate. Hat-trick for him. That is, and his third goal as well. If you haven't seen it, guys, from halfway, first time volley. First time shot from halfway. Crazy. Yeah, so three. He still got it, man. He still got it. Hat-trick from Rooney, and that late goal from Williams, and yeah, 4-0 win for Everton. Yeah, they seem to be building confidence again. West Ham, not so much, man.
Yeah, like I said, West Ham, January is approaching. David Moyes needs to sign some defenders and like a new CDM because Mark Noble, Reed, Ogbonna, they're not doing a job for him. It's just ridiculous now, in my opinion. But moving on, Man City, Southampton was the next game, and oh my god, this game, yeah. Lucky. Okay, going into half time, it was 0-0 on both sides, and then 2 minutes into the second half, Kevin De Bruyne scores from a free kick, a great free kick by the way, and then in the 75th minute, Romeu, the CDM from Southampton, scores to make it 1-1. At this point, City they brought on David Silva, they brought on all the options, and in the 96th minute, once again, I think 2 games in a row now, Raheem Sterling scores in literally the last kick of the game. Like,
what's the odds? Honestly?
What? That's so another 3 points for Man City day. Like, as a United fan, obviously United catching up to City. Like, if City have drawn this game, I think you would have been 4 points behind them. Dave, what's your opinion on this draw and how big this win is for City, man?
Yeah, I thought they drew, man. I was happy. Like, yep, they're gonna drop 2 points. Cool. But that's the kind of stuff that wins you the league, man. Done 95th, 96th. They've done it like 3-4 times this season now when they won in like the last seconds of the game against like I forgot it was Bournemouth or something and whatever. But yeah, man, that's a great finish by Sterling.
Yeah, I think
great finish.
I think a crazy stat from Sterling is that I think Sterling, 36% of City's points, 14 points of City is from Sterling's goals. 14 points just from Sterling himself.
That's crazy.
That's outrageous. Probably similar stat to Mohamed Salah for Liverpool. But talking about Mohamed Salah, let's move on to the next game.
Moving on to the next game, guys. Stoke City versus Liverpool, and what a game that was. Honestly, you know what? I'll give it to Stoke because they played really well. Yeah. Honestly, they played really well. They didn't play defensively at all. They were playing open football, which, you know, congratulations, you open up against Liverpool. You know what's going to happen. But yeah, it was 3-0 at the end. Starting off in the 17th minute. Solanke, what a pass from you, mate. Solanke passes it, makes a little free ball to Sadio Mane. Mane chips it over, amazing goal. Then, guys, the man himself, the Egyptian Messi, comes on in the second half. 70. But you know what? Before I get to the Egyptian Messi, there was actually
controversy.
A big controversy where Mignolet took out. Who was it back? Do you remember? I forgot.
He took out. I think it was Diouf. Yeah, Diouf.
Yeah, he took out Diouf. And you know what, personally, that was a red card. I'll be honest. Last man, he took him out.
Let's be honest. If it was a red card, because if Mignolet didn't take him out, he was open goal.
Yeah, he was open. You know what, guys? So, you know, I'll be honest. If they got that red card there, could have changed the game totally. But anyway, you know, on the bright side, Salah comes on in the, I think it was 74th minute.
67th. He came on 67th.
Yeah, and then, guys, Egyptian Messi, as we call him, 77th minute, he scores a wonder goal. Honestly, the banger he scored. It was just crazy. And then he scores again, 83rd minute. Man, this guy cannot stop scoring. You know, I'm happy as a Liverpool fan. Baka, put your input through, bro. What do you think of the game? How do you think? How did it go?
Salah, 12 goals in 14 Premier League games, and he came on as a sub for the last 23 minutes. I can't, how the hell have we signed for 35 million? I just can't. Yeah, Salah, great signing, but yeah, talking about the Mignolet point, it was 1-0 at the time. If Mignolet would have got sent off, I think the whole game outcome would have changed maybe. But Solanke and Mane did miss a 1-1 in that first half. But 3-0 Stoke, Stoke win away from home for Liverpool. Tie full, we're gonna lose 2-0. Good tie, 3-0 win, man. But yeah, massive 3 points for Liverpool.
Yeah, I'm happy as well, man. I'm happy as well. But yeah, guys, it's been week 14 of the Premier League review. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you haven't already, make sure you put the post notifications on and subscribe. I'll be much appreciated. Let's try to smash 100 likes. As you guys know, we got a busy schedule now, so a lot of videos are coming out. So make sure you're subscribed, so you know guys, if you haven't already, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. It's at 4Bro Show. And you guys, it's been a 4Bro Show, and peace, guys.
Peace.
Peace.